the Freebirds and Michael Hayes.
A Freebird, huh? Supposed to be a sensation, is he?
He is the original Freebird. A bit of Fantasia, as he will tell you. In the black trunks, preparing to go up against Bill White.
Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Sully. Pleasure to be here with you. He's going up against a veteran. That you're talking a man that's got 10 years experience. He's not going up against some simpleton there. He's going up against a strong, well-countered veteran, and it's really going to be interesting to see what happens.
It is indeed Michael Hayes in the black trunks to your right, and it is Bill White in the black trunks with the white wrestling shoes. Hayes with the red wrestling shoes, and a quick arm drag takedown by Hayes.
But good move by White. You see, yes, a couple of arm drags, but do you notice how he does not get frustrated? He knows what he's doing at all times, backing up against the rope. Fabulous move by White. Beautiful move by White. Did you see that?
Well, I also see Hayes not relinquishing and kept the inside armbar on White.
He's just playing with Hayes a little bit is all he's doing. I believe his strategy will be to wear Hayes down to where Hayes has stopped breathing, where Hayes has stopped thinking, and then he's going to come on. Another nice move by White. Beautiful move by Bill White there. What a good veteran this gentleman is.
And it is Hayes pressing the advantage here. White now trying to regain his feet and doing so. It's White bullying Hayes back into the ring ropes, forcing the break.
White thinking. Good. Beautiful by White. See that? See, White knows how to take advantage of every situation. White can come on like nobody else can come on at times. See, don't you think he's got Hayes confused just a little bit here, Mr. Sully? Can't you see the confusion in Hayes' face? White is truly, well, clapping, you see. You don't see Bill White clapping now. Bill White's thinking. What is that?
Michael Hayes and a bit of psychological warfare, it would appear to me. Certainly showing total confidence here. They meet collar and elbow, and it's White driving a knee to the midsection of Michael Hayes.
Now, you must admit, Mr. Sully, I don't particularly like Hayes' style. And just sitting here watching it bothers me because Hayes is always yanking on some hair. He's always yanking in the eyes. Look at that. Because of public, look at that. He's got a handful of hair there. Because of public opinion, he seems to be getting away with all this stuff. And me being a man and an expert in my field, I think so. Look at that. There's a punch to the head. White's still taking it. What a man that Bill White is.
Rear chin lock by Michael Hayes once again has White to the canvas.
It looks kind of tight. It looks kind of tight to me.
Well, it appears to be safely away from the throat, if that's what you're concerned about, Roddy. All right, into the side headlock, back into the near the ring ropes once again, and it is White bullying Hayes away from there. Hayes up and over his man. White back to his feet. Leapfrog, and it is Hayes closing in a full body slam.
What a nice move by Bill White. Look at Hayes breaking the rules again. Punch to the face, directly to the face, and got away with it. You see, this is the kind of thing, Mr. Sully, that gets me hot. Hayes could never do that to a man like myself. A man like Bill White, it's remarkable just the punishment that Bill White is taking right now and still can come on and come on. Look at Hayes, another handful of hair.
I am assured of one thing, that Hayes seems to have things well under control at this point in time.
You see, now that's a choke. That's a choke there, referee. That's a choke. To me, now that's a choke now. He's not trying to cut off the arteries on the side. He's going for the esophagus. And look at a little for the hair again on Hayes' part, but not White. You can't fool White.
Well, it appears that White's throat is completely free, so he has access to air, and it is White trying to turn the tables here, drives a knee into the throat of Michael Hayes. Hayes coming up a little bit slowly that time, as White may have slowed him up. And White now, a hard right hand to the side of the head. And so Hayes in trouble at the moment.
White being like a beautiful machine right now. He just what I said. He's worn Hayes down. He's got Hayes hurt. Now look at the monotonous, complete attack. Whoa! Look at that White take punches, though. That White is fantastic.
It is Michael Hayes with an arm whip now. Catches White, a high backdrop. Has White in trouble, a lateral press once again.
You see, now that's a choke. That's a third time.
Oh, wait a minute now. It is Roddy Piper complaining about choke. Ooh, and it's White catching Michael Hayes from behind. And Hayes suddenly exploding on Bill White. Roddy Piper was complaining about a choke. It did not appear to be a choke, and now it is Roddy Piper offering some sort of advice, if you will, to Bill White. And it is White moving back into the ring. And Hayes wasting no time opening up on Bill White. Caught him with a stampede. Had the stampede. And, well, it appeared that Roddy Piper was instrumental in that leg coming outside the ring. White now catches Michael Hayes again and again. And now Michael Hayes exploding on Bill White. And Roddy Piper walking around to that far side. They trip up. He's got his foot outside the ropes. And, well, wait just a minute.
Let me talk to Bill White. That was beautiful. That was sensational.
We've got a
Bill White, the victor.
erupting here.
Bill White, the victor.
Hey, hold on.
White, look out. Get some order here. That was beautiful, Bill White.
Wait just a minute, gentlemen. Hold him back, please.
You reminded of myself. You keep him back. That was a sensational win on his one. Get him back.
And Michael Hayes wanting to break loose at one.
Look at him angry because he knows how to lose, huh?
One Roddy Piper, and they're doing their best to hold him back, and the referee trying to establish some order here as Bill White got momentary recognition, but
that was sensational. You see, now there's an obvious
Michael Hayes
example
still
of a man that is a poor
back
loser.
and away.
I want you to know something. He was sensational. You were absolutely privileged to get me out there.
Yeah.
All of us winning. Help me win that match. You see, what it boils down to is you got guys that talk like Hayes, big shot timers talk like Hayes. A perfect example of perfect wrestling right here, Mr. Bill White. All of a sudden, whoa, free bird. He's a free bird, all right. He's free to do what he wants to. And tonight, he lost. And what a pleasure it was to watch you. You were magnificent. You reminded me so much of myself, different things you did in there. And I want you to know something. This is truly history in the making because the Freebird is supposed to be one of the most sensational wrestlers around. The Freebird is supposed to have on beating everybody that's coming this way, but Bill White, a man comes here, doesn't know who Bill White is, doesn't appreciate how Bill White can wrestle. In other words, Hayes made an obvious mistake that you and I don't make. He underestimated you. And Mr. White, I would just like to say, it's a privilege to be here.
Well, thank you, Rodney, and thanks for your help. And to point out the mistakes that he was making.
You see, that's just it, Mr. Soley. Mistakes, you see. The idea is not to be able to make any mistakes. The idea, Mr. Hayes, if you want to be a slow loser, I didn't do nothing but point out a couple of errors that the referee was making. Mr. Hayes was choking. Mr. Hayes was pulling the hair. Mr. Hayes was punching with the fist. So all as I did was want to make it fair and square down the line. And when you do make it, yeah, right, when you do make it fair and square, you find out who wins and who suffers. There's a thin line, you see, and right
Mr.
here
Piper,
is the line.
I think we had better call a halt to this before things happen that really don't need to happen. Yeah, this may have gone a bit too far. That's all the time we have for this hour on Georgia Championship Wrestling. And until...
You see, Mr. Soley, you're a gentleman, and not to interrupt you, but let me tell you something. You see, I got thousands upon thousands of letters, people telling me how great I am, and what it boils down to is people like Tommy Rich, Michael Hayes, Dusty Rhodes, they all got real jealous all of a sudden because I'm so great. They got real jealous because everybody's paying attention to me. Right here, inside Wrestling Illustrated, right there on the front cover, they try to insult me by putting Roddy Piper on the front. Well, let me tell you what I think of you. I think absolutely I shall have it banned. I think nothing of any of you. You see, when you're the best, you must realize that there's nothing but cheap shot people that are going to try to, Tommy Rich, the John Boy of wrestling, and they're trying to sneak up from behind. Well, let me tell you why they can't. Because this is the only piece of steel hair grows on, and he watches my back.
I tell you, with everybody after us, it's hard sometimes even walk down the street.
Yeah.
You always got somebody gunning for you. You got the Riches, you got Wrestling Twos, you got the Dusty Rhodes. I see the new flyboy just coming in here, Mr. Ted DiBiase. Everybody's screaming and hollering. Well, I'll tell you what, when we get in the ring, we're going to do one thing better than anybody else. We're going to wrestle. And we're going to not only beat a few people, but we're going to hurt a whole lot more. You get ready because we're coming.
They'll be screaming and hollering, all right. From pain, they'll be screaming and hollering. They'll be yelling. Women will be screaming and saying. But let me tell you something. You cannot deny if we say something, it is fact. And what we say goes around here because there's nobody that can do nothing about it.
Go to the ring and pick up on this match.